Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of What's in a Story. And to exactly find that, let's turn a corner and discover as we reach beyond several fascinating narratives like laws, myths and legends and try to understand many related big and prominent as well as small but important facts about history, literature and languages, festivals, beliefs and customs, relations and relationships, and many such things of our socio-cultural ethos, which creates the larger picture. These narratives are from present, the immediate past, and long past, and are from my books, from my work across India and South Asia, and I hope you really enjoy listening to them as much as I did when I heard them the very first time. About today's story. This is a story from my book Collected Stories of Upendra Kishore Rai Choudhury by Aleph Book Company. This book is an English translation of all the 63 stories of the two Bengali books by Upendra Kishore, Tuntuni Boi, which was published in 1910, and Golpomala, which was published somewhere between 1910 and 12. The book Tuntuni Boi is a collection of fables, while Golpomala has not only fables but many folklore from across the world, which Upendra Kishore rewrote in Bengali. Many of these stories were part of Bengali children's magazine, Sandesh, which was started by him but unfortunately stopped at his untimely death. It was revived by his son Sukumar Rai once again, but once again stopped as Sukumar Rai suddenly passed away at a very young age. Finally, many years later, it was revived by Upendra Kishore's grandson, Satyajit Ray. Upendra Kishore specially collected these stories for both Tuntuni Boi and Golpomala from various parts of Moymonsinho district, which is in present-day Bangladesh. Upendra Kishore was a prolific writer, poet, illustrator and publisher, and his name is specially known in the area of children's literature in Bengali. He was also the first printer and publisher to introduce modern block making, including half-tone and color block making in South Asia. He is the father of noted writer, poet and illustrator Sukumar Rai and grandfather of auteur Bharat Ratna and Oscar awardee Satyajit Ray. This story, like the rest of the stories from the same book Tuntuni Boi, has been a part of Bengali folklore across centuries. This story is still famous in the regions of eastern India as well as Bangladesh and also within the diaspora across the world wherever Bengali is spoken. The story is also a symbolic representation of the struggles which Indians endured during the British colonial times and the many unjust, oppressive and coercive rules, regulations and taxations which made them suffer severely, and thus these were also criticized across India. The story, The Tailor Bird and the Cat. Tuntuni aarBera Kotha. From the book The Collected Stories of Upendra Kishore Rai Choudhury. To maintain the essence of the story, some Bengali words have been kept as they are. For the many listeners who may not understand, here's a small explanation about specific Bengali words used within the story. Tuntuni, Tailor Bird, Beral, Cat, Pranam, a respectful greeting made by putting one's palms together, Maharani, Queen. Here's the story, The Tailor Bird and the Cat. In the rear garden of the householder's compound, there was an aubergine plant, and on one of its branches was Tuntuni, the tailor bird's nest. Neatly stitched together, it was a lovely home for her 3 little children. The fluffy hatchlings were so small that neither could they see nor could they fly. They only opened their tiny beaks and chirped away all day long. Now, that householder had a pet cat, Beral, and a very naughty one at that. The only thought which went on in her mind was, oh, those little birds would make for a grand feast. Thus, one day, she came close to the aubergine plant, looked up at Tuntuni's nest and said, "What are you up to, Tuntuni?" Tuntuni respectfully bowed her head and greeted Beral. "Pranam, Maharani." Now, this really pleased Beral, and she went away happily. This continued for many days. Beral would visit the plant and inquire after Tuntuni, who would then greet her warmly, and Beral would return happily. Time passed by, and the nestlings grew into fledglings with beautiful feathers. They began to see the world around them with their bright eyes and would no longer just sit and chirp in their nest all day. Finally, one day, Tuntuni called them and asked, "My dear babies, tell me, can you all fly now?" They immediately replied, "Yes, Ma, we can." "All right. Show me if you can fly over and sit on the branches of that palm tree in the distance." Immediately the little babies flew over to the palm tree and sat on its tall branches. This made Tuntuni very pleased. She said to herself, "Now let that naughty Beral visit me once again." And soon enough, there was Beral sitting near the aubergine plant, and the usual banter followed. "What are you up to, Tuntuni?" Tuntuni was waiting just for this moment. She threw a kick in the air towards Beral and said, "Go away, nasty Beral," and immediately flew away towards her babies sitting in the palm tree. The mischievous Beral was furious. She snarled, baring all her teeth, and jumped at Tuntuni's nest. But she neither could punish the clever tailor bird nor feast upon her children. Instead, she learned a good lesson that day, when the thorns of the aubergine plant left behind terrible bruises, and she limped home humiliated.